Whoa! Ballet. Oh, that's so cool. This is my favorite type of bass work. Hey guys, philzero here. So, the Warning concerts draw closer. 9 weeks, I think? And I know a bunch of you guys have sent me a list of other bands to check out, but I'm on a mission right now. Cause I don't want to be that guy at the concert who only knows like one song from the band and you're kinda like, give me something to believe! And I know I'm not gonna get through everything before the concert, but I still want to give it the old college try and see how much I can do. So if anyone's getting tired of these Warning videos, check back in a couple months. I kind of like this actually. This was fun. This is like a new way to get into a band. Like just buying concert tickets to a band that I don't really know that well. And then just documenting my journey learning the band's songs leading up to the concert. So today, Martirio, because I saw a comment. So this is obviously one of their Spanish songs, which always makes me a bit nervous. I think my Spanish is like okay and regular conversation, but like trying to catch lyrics in a song is like something completely different. I feel like I need to like double focus, like on both the music and like translating the words in my head. But I think I did all right in the Narcisista reaction. Entonces espero que esto esté bien. Oh, I almost forgot. Musician mode on, Spanish mode on. Here we go.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. Te asfixiaste con tus propias manos. Cuando todo apunta que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar, te encuentras nuevamente abandonado.
Okay. Okay, so a couple things I want to point out. So the first thing I noticed is that Danny does like these big vocal jumps a lot. I talked about this in the Automatic Sun reaction, where she jumps from chest voice straight up to head voice. Da-na-na, Automatic Sun. And I think she does it in Hell You Call It Dream as well. Give me something to believe. And she's doing it here too. Es tu destino. So that's a full octave jump. So she's jumping 12 notes. So normally singers and writers try to avoid these big jumps because if the singer misses that top note, it's gonna stick out a lot. Like listen to what happens if I miss the note. So this is the correct jump. But if I miss the top note, so that sticks out a lot, right? When you heard that, your ear was automatically like, what was that? That was wrong. Whereas if you're just jumping like 1 or 2 notes, like in their song, like in More, what was that chorus again? You know I love it, right? But listen to if I miss the note. You barely even notice, right? Because the jump is so small. Maybe we don't even know which is the right one. So because Danny always makes like these big confident jumps in her vocals, that just shows like how comfortable she is with her abilities. Like she knows she's gonna nail it. And the second thing, actually, I'm gonna listen to a bit more before I comment on that.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. Te asfixiaste con tus propias manos. Cuando todo apunta que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar, te encuentras nuevamente abandonado.
so a surprise pre-chorus. So it went verse, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, and then I assume the chorus was next. It reminds me of what they did in Choke. Like how they had that intro that could have been a verse, but then it went right into the pre-chorus. Okay, so I was gonna talk about this earlier, but I wanted to see where it would go first. So the star of the song so far, at least to my ears, is Ale's bass. Danny and Pau were killing it too, of course, but like the way this was composed and like the way the bass kind of drifts in and out of like setting its own groove, and it'll switch to following the drums and the guitar, like I know they did this on purpose to highlight the bass lines more. Let's listen to the chorus. So you hear how the bass kind of like sets its own groove by not following the guitars and drums at first, but then it joins back up at the end of the chorus to really like hammer those emphasized notes for more impact. And you can feel the effect, right? Like you almost have to nod your head when it happens. Now she's back to following the guitar. Oh, that's so cool. This is my favorite type of bass work. Like it just pulls you in and it like forces you to groove to the bass. You hear how Ale did like a slide riff, like independent from the drums and guitar, but then it joins back after with the drums and the guitar and even the vocals. Like there was a little riff at the end where the bass was following the vocal melody like exactly in unison. Yeah, Danny.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver.
Whoa! Ale, you hear that bass, Phil? Phil as in the music Phil, not whatever. You hear that bass, Phil?
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver.
Woo! Go off, Ale! Okay, I get it. This is their bass flex song. Okay, I see you, Ale. So a bassist's job is normally to keep everything glued together, and any bass moments in a song are usually rather subtle, because if the drums and guitar and vocals are kind of living up here, then the bassist's job is just to fill that lower end. And there are some songs where the bass is like driving a motif that the whole song is kind of composed around, like where the guitar and the drums will follow the bass instead of the other way around. But that's not what's happening here. Like in this song, Ale's just going off. So yes, she's still doing her bassist job by like following the drums and the guitar, but she also switches off to like play some cool bass riffs and fills. And she's doing it in a way where it almost seems like she's using her bass as like a lead line.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. En tu martirio de ver.
See?
Es tu destino, entrégate. Aprende de los que sufrieron, si hay que vivir en miedo es mejor morir en manos de un avión.
Whoa! Hi, pal!
Vida triste, partir tonto y adiós. ¡Yo de México!
Okay, Danny. Okay. I like. Very nice. Elizabeth, where you at? Be nice to me.
Aprende de los que sufrieron, si hay que vivir en miedo es mejor morir en manos de un avión. Vida triste.
I thought the drums sounded kind of funky, but I don't know, maybe it was just an irregular pattern. So I really like this song, and I don't know if this is true, I could be completely wrong, but this seems like, you know when you listen to an album, and there's always one or two songs that weren't your favorite, but like they weren't bad, and you kind of think like, yeah, the song's good, but it's not the first thing that I would put on. But then after a while, the melody and the song elements just kind of like knock on the door in the back of your head like, hey, remember me? So you listen to it, and then you listen to it again, and then the more you listen to it, the more you like it, like more than you did at the beginning. Does this happen to anyone else, or is this just me? Like, I find that every album I listen to, there's always one or two songs that do that. And I think this song has that quality. Like in music nerd talk, we say that the brilliance of the song is beneath the surface rather than above. Like songs that are above the surface are ones that are more shiny and catchy and in a more obvious way, like it's more in your face. So this song, I'm gonna say is Ale's song. Like, that's my opinion, that's how I feel. Danny and Pau killed it too, of course, but I feel this song really showed off Ale's abilities. And not in like a shred power metal type of way, but in the way she arranged her bass lines. Like how she was drifting in and out of the other elements, and then she would like go off to do like a little bass flex. And then she would come back to support the drums and guitar, but like even following the vocals in the pre-chorus. And she did all this in a way where the song still didn't feel like unsupported. Does that make sense? Because sometimes when the bass walks off and the other elements are kind of like living up here with no support, these elements can kind of start to feel a bit thin because they don't have the bass underneath following them. Is this getting too nerdy? Okay, I'm done. So the only thing I was unsure of is the lyrics. Like, I didn't really get what the song was about. Like, this time it wasn't as obvious and literal as Narcisista was. Like, I understood the lyrics fine, but I didn't really get the relation to Martirio. Because Martirio means martyr, I think, which is someone that dies for their religion or their beliefs. Wait a minute. The chorus was in Tu Martirio? Let's have a listen. In tu martirio aucate. In your martyr? Oh, so it's the general noun and not like the person label noun. What's the general noun of martyr? Is it martyrism? Martyrdom? Martyrdom? In tu martirio. In your martyrism. No, it has to be martyrdom then, right? In tu martirio ahogate. In your martyrdom drown. See, I know ahogate means drown because there is a Mexican sandwich called torta ahogada, which means drowned sandwich. My wife hates it when I call tortas sandwiches. Is that a thing? Tortas not being sandwiches? Because it's like bread, meat, bread. What do I know? I'm just a dumb Canadian. In your martyrdom drown, it's your destiny surrender. Let's listen to verse 1.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. Te asfixiaste con tus propias manos. Cuando todo apunta que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar, te encuentras nuevamente abandonado.
Sometimes the obvious things are the hardest to see. You've strangled yourself with your own hands. It seems someone is finally coming to save you, but you find yourself abandoned again. So I guess lyrically, this song seems pretty standard angsty alt-rock lyrics that are like more open to interpretation, I guess. I mean, I could be wrong. There might be like some language undertone difference that I'm just not comprehending. Do you guys know what the song's about? Let me know in the comments. So if you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing. It really does help me out. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video! Ha ha! Shut up, shut up, shut up. No one thinks your loud car is cool.